Hey, welcome back to another video, guys. So on today's ride we're actually on the 2021 Triumph Thruxton RS. Now this bike's been kindly lent to me by Triumph UK, thank you very much, and I've got this for a week. Do a first initial ride, which is today. So it's a beautiful day. We've got a couple of weeks of really good weather over the UK and perfect time, nice dry roads. I've got some super sticky Metzler RR tyres on this bike as standard. So Triumph in the past have produced a Thruxton R, which was a beautiful bike, and the Thruxton RS that they've now replaced it with has got a bit more bling, better equipped. So we'll run through that in the specs video that comes next. Today's video, like I said, is just about a first ride, get a feel for the bike, so stay tuned for the spec video. So I think on styling of the bike, Triumph have really done a great job. I mean, just look at the bike, it's absolutely stunning. Now colours, you can get it in the gloss black, or you can get it in like a two-tone matte with the red stripe, and I'll pop a picture up of that just here. Now if there's one thing I wish Triumph had have kept, and that was the Thruxton R colour, which was the gloss silver. And I think the gloss silver, apart from the gloss black, in my opinion, looks the best. The suspension on this bike, they've actually put Showa big piston forks on the front, gold colour, so they look like Öhlins. Actually, they're really good. They're fully adjustable, and then on the rear of the bike you've got twin fully adjustable Öhlins shocks with black springs. Tyres, like I say, has the Metzler RRs on, so super sticky rubber. As you can see, we've got the beautiful twin clocks here, speedometer, rev counter, and then you've got two digital displays which give you a full readout of everything. You've got a gear indicator, you've got average fuel mileage, all the usual trip meters and things on the left one. And then on the right one, you've got how many miles left in the tank before you run out, which is always a good thing. So well done for putting that on. And a full fuel gauge, which seems to be a lot better than other bikes I've seen. So on the bike you've got three riding modes. You've got road, rain and sport. So as you can see from the riding position just here, I'm leant forward. It's a very sporty position, like you would be, I would say, on a sport bike. A little bit of weight on my wrists. But if you grip with your knees on the tank, then it just relieves that a little bit. The tank itself, you can see it's got a lovely aluminium strip right down the centre, and also in the parts catalogue I believe you can get a nice leather strap to go underneath that, which I think will look quite nice. The brakes on this bike, by the way, are Brembo M50 monoblock calipers. And the bike really stops well. I went out the other night for a couple of hours, and the seat was really comfortable. Didn't notice any pains at all. A few walkers out today, or are they ramblers? So yeah, their tank's quite thin. The pegs, although they're quite high, it seems to all work well. Very comfy on a long journey. Now, not that you'd take this bike on a long journey or tour on it, really. I think the bike is aimed really to be a classic cafe racer style bike, and for me it would make a perfect second bike. Now I believe there's a whole host of accessories you can get from Triumph as well on this bike. One of the things that I probably would add if it was mine would be the fairing, the nose cone, and I'll pop a picture of that on the black bike just here. So for me, if I had the bike, I would put definitely the nose cone fairing on it. So also you can get different seats for the bike. It comes with a single seat unit, and there's like a pod on the back, and also you can get a comfort seat. Or if you wanted to take a pillion, they do a pillion seat kit. So what you get there is a double seat, takes away the pod on the back, and then you get some rear foot pegs that you can pop on. Headlight on the bike, you've got a standard headlight with a LED daytime running light. You've got also LED rear tail light. I think the indicators are just standard bulbs, but you can get some aftermarket Triumph LED indicators that look really nice as well. One thing that has impressed me about the bike is the mirrors. Now, I did try bar end mirrors on my Yamaha and didn't get on with them very well for two reasons. One, they make the bike a little bit wider, so when you filter in through traffic, and those were like the coffin style mirrors that I had on there. So the route today, we've just come down from Pilling and we're going up towards Chipping and Clitheroe way, just through the back roads. I've just seen a stone chipping sign, so I'm hoping they've not chipped this road. The suspension feels quite firm. Obviously it is fully adjustable, so like any bike, I think if you were getting your own bike, then I would get it set up professionally, get the sag set up right for you. But with the Metzler tyres that this bike has, they're really super sticky. Even to take this bike on a track day would be fun. So I'm really impressed with the engine. It's a 1200cc, it's got a 6-speed gearbox, but the torque in any gear, you just open the throttle and the thing takes off. You'll get all the specs of things like horsepower and torque figures and things in the next video, but very, very impressed so far with this bike. And I'm not just saying that because Triumph have lent me it. If there was something I didn't like about the bike, then I would definitely tell you. And I think by the time we do the final ride, last ride and final thoughts video, I will tell you all the things I love about the bike and all the things I hate about the bike. I suppose hate's a harsh word, but all the things I don't like about it. So I've just pulled up at this lovely place in the middle of nowhere, and I've noticed they've resurfaced this road with tarmac, not with those stone chippings that they put everywhere. So I'm not sure why they can't put this surface instead of re-chipping all of the roads around here. Anyway, whinge over, let's carry on. So absolutely beautiful surface, just like a billiard table. Wonderful. Anyway, we're just entering Chipping. Lovely spot. What a beautiful village this is. Absolutely stunning. Another Triumph just there. So we're just passing the inn at Whitwell. Nice pub, good food, and also they got some marquees out the back here. Nice outdoor seating with a nice splendid view of the valley. Thank you. A river flowing right behind the pub. Lovely spot. Lovely part of the world. So we're just down in the Trough of Bowland now, past the inn at Whitwell, and now we're heading towards Dunsop Bridge. Lovely part of the world if you're ever up this way, definitely worth a look, and what a lovely bike to be riding through it on. One thing that really impresses me about this Thruxton, as well with the Bonnevilles that I rode down at Triumph a couple of weeks ago, is just the amount of torque that these things have. Any gear and it just takes off. The throttle connection is so smooth, just a pleasure to ride really. Lovely bike. So we're just going to turn left here, and then this will take us over the tops and also past the Langdon food truck. I'll just put some shots of the bike that I've taken over the last couple of days up now. You can just see how beautiful this thing looks. This is where the Langdon food truck normally is, just right next to the river here. Perfect setting, get your breakfast or some lunch, sit next to the river. And so my first impressions of the bike is I like it. Yes, the seating position's a little bit forward, but my wrists don't ache whatsoever. I've been out now for a couple of hours, so yeah, what's not to like really? You've got great suspension, great brakes, great tyres. You've got a super smooth engine with great throttle response. You've got the looks. Yeah, I could sit at a cafe and just look at this bike for a long time. It's really, really stunning, and a perfect bike for getting away and exploring the hills and to see some sheep. So if you're new to the channel guys, then hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, all appreciated, thank you very much. And to all my subscribers on the channel, thank you very much for the support and for continuing watching the videos. So the plan is to keep riding this bike every evening and the weekend while I've got it for a week, put it through its paces and see what I think. Stay tuned for the next video, which will be the full spec video, and then after that one will be the final video, video 3. So also feel free to leave a comment below guys, and if you want to know something about this bike, just ask. And also if you want to hear the raw sound of the engine, just let me know, comment below. I can also add a raw sound of the engine video, just a short one, a shorty, to give you an idea of what it really sounds like with these stock cans.